All right, we back. Well, they be hating nothing.
I said, "Oh, we they cut us off." But you know
Yeah,
what? I want. I know at this time that they're really funny about. I think another thing to do is to pay it forward.
yeah,
Those of you that have come out and have been successful, reaching back, going to visit these places,
yeah,
uh,
definitely.
to encourage the men and women. Even me going in, even though I've never been to prison, but I could go into some women prisons and
Hmm.
encourage the women to, hey, let's make these people that really say that you're going to come back here,
Yeah.
make them out of a lie. Let me
And, and you
show
know,
you
but
what we can do.
we gotta, and we and that's what my homeboy boss man Brewster does. He goes back in, but he had to jump through hoops to get into that because so like me, I was a a problem inmate. You know what I'm saying? So it's
Yeah,
like, but I have enough out time. So I've been home 9 years. So I've been productive, been out of trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of got like some
you
leeway.
can navigate.
You know what I'm saying? To
Mm-hmm.
yeah. So, but I'm definitely with that. You know what I'm saying? So because I
Because
know
I
some people.
believe we can stop. For one, we can help those that want to be helped, and that will
Mhm.
help change come.
It's I see it too, and I definitely think we need to do it because they'll see. I know people seeing me like I still got people who come home. They see me and they like like you. I mean, I showed them people that I was a security guard, and like I got some guards that I still in contact with, and they like hell no. I can't believe you a security guard. As much friction as you get up, I'm not believing that. But but also for the inmates who see me and even my partners I talk to, they know I'm out here doing good, and that's inspiration. They like, ah man, yeah, hey man, woo, you said you was gonna go out there and do some things, you know what I'm saying? And yeah, and I'm for real with it. And, and I feel like the next step, yes, going in there and talking, them seeing us is cool, but we got to advocate for some realistic programs. You know what I'm saying?
Yes,
Like where they
yes.
have where the inmates really have an outlet. But like you were saying earlier, they're not telling us about changes, cognitive intervention, aggression control, NAAA, unless it was mandated on something you had going
That's
on. Uh,
right.
they're not even making you get in school if you underage.
They
You
don't
know what
care
I'm saying? I went as
because
a
they don't
teenager.
care.
They
They
didn't
do
care,
not care.
and it took other inmates to say, "Hey man, if you wanna get out of here as soon as possible, get yourself in as many groups, pick up some trades, do this here." That's inmates telling other inmates how to circumvent being here for the long haul. You know what I'm saying? But it'll be cool if the system had things in place to help really like give you uh trades. Everybody don't want to be a welder. Everybody don't want to be uh uh you know
Forklift
like
driver
yeah, forklift driver. You know what I'm saying? So
or
if
working in the cannery
yeah,
or in
so
the
if you
field
really
cutting.
exactly, so if you really about rehabilitation,
Yes.
actually come up with some real programs that will help rehabilitate someone, and that's kind of like meeting us where we are to an extent.
That's
You know
it.
what I'm saying? So if I
That's
like to
it.
do music can keep me out of a lot of trouble.
Will.
Have have music programs where people actually can learn how to engineer music, know how to do audio engineering, learning how to work with broadcast.
Yes.
It's a lot of intelligent
Mm-hmm.
dudes down there. When my radio breaks, I can't take my radio to the commissary and say fix my radio.
You got
It's a Hispanic dude
right over
down the
here.
walkway that can fix it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He can fix my headphones when they break. He know how to solder this here and make this go back
Make
together. He gotta
clothes, because I've
he gotta
seen.
fix my exactly. So give people that. So actually don't just have them working in necessities, have them working in the garment factory where they know how to put together boots, shirts. Because TDC does a lot of insourcing when it comes to their shirts they sell us, the shorts they sell us, the socks they sell us, the boots they sell us. Now, if I knew how to do that, I could come out here and come on my own clothing line. I can take some of those I can take some of the same tattoo patterns that Capone got, scan that image, and put that on the shirt, put that on the hat, put this on this here, and now I got a whole clothing line I'm running with.
Exactly.
You know,
Exactly.
so we need that. Help me help myself.
That's
Not
it.
just think that you put me in this place for a particular duration of time and I'm gonna get out.
And then you just
And
gonna kick me out
no,
after
that's
you
not
done
how that's gonna
abused
work.
me and I'm
Yeah,
living in deplorable conditions.
facts.
And you,
And you ain't giving me nothing when you kick me out. You giving me $50 if I'm on parole. I gotta get the other $50. Then you may give me $100 if I'm doing what I'm doing with that. That ain't even a hotel room for 3 days.
not.
You know what I'm saying? And then, and that's if I ain't got family. But for those blessed to have family, you can't even really contribute to the household with
Yeah.
$100. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-mm.
it gets tricky, and I feel like it got to be more than lip service. Like actually,
Work.
let's make some shape. You know what I'm saying?
Work. You put in effort. Because at the
Yeah,
end of the day, that's how change is going to come. If we empower ourselves, because I keep going back to, that's my
yeah,
money. I
yeah,
pay taxes every day. I'm
yeah,
paying, when I get my check, they taking taxes out my check.
yeah,
That's
yeah,
my money. So since you have my money, now it's time for me to stand up and tell you what I need you to do with it. Do what
yeah,
you're
yeah.
supposed to do with it.
Definitely, definitely. And then you gotta, and then like you said, they don't want, they profit from us not knowing. They profit from us being unable to advocate for ourselves. So yeah, we got the garden out there where we in the whole squad tilling your tilling your garden. We planting your vegetables that you supplying other units with, and probably some vegetables that you selling to local markets. We don't
They
know.
are. They
You know
are.
what I'm saying? Uh, like you say, we got the garment factory. You probably supplying other people with this.
But
You
they
know what I'm
are.
saying? So and we're not getting paid for that. We're not getting nothing out of that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm saying, okay, do what y'all do, but don't make it a one-way street. Help me, like
Help
actually,
myself.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? I
Me
mean,
help myself.
but
Because at the end of the day, you do have this beautiful mural that says reform. Every prison I done been to,
yeah,
it's a wall that says that.
yeah,
And
yeah,
because I am who I am, my mouth sometimes can be something else.
yeah,
So if I'm feeling some type of way, I'm like, y'all so full of it. This is
yeah,
not a place
yeah,
of reform.
yeah,
This is
yeah,
a lie. Y'all might as well paint over this, turn this white,
yeah.
because you're lying. Because you don't care about the people that's in here. You really
Facts,
do not care. Now, don't get
facts, true.
me wrong. Oh, I did want to say this. Besides prison talk, because I advocated for my son, I've advocated for other inmates. Um, I'm putting forth my nonprofit, but my issue with the nonprofit to advocate is I cannot think of a name. So those of you that are on here, um, help me come up with a name. I need a name for it because I want to do that too. I want to, for those people that don't have family members that can't advocate for them, or those people that do have family members that just don't know what to do. I think we also need to go to Huntsville and show them that we serious about what
Yeah.
we're expecting to happen. Because that's the head.
No, true. True.
I'm really, and don't get me wrong, I've gotten a lot of flack, even from people that have been incarcerated. It's prison, that's how it's supposed to be. I was like, no, that's not how it's supposed to be. Now, if you don't want to be a part of the movement, or it doesn't matter to you, and you was okay with what they did to you, I said, because I have a friend right now, her brother's in his grave, and he
Yeah.
was in prison and didn't even commit a crime and was
That's crazy.
beat to death by the guards. And then they tried to lie and say that didn't happen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Held this man's body for a week, was getting ready to bury him until she called. I told her, call the news people, take
Yeah.
them with you. Call
Yeah.
the NAACP, take them with you. Had she not done that, they'd have just buried her brother in the back. They
Yeah.
killed this baby, and he shouldn't even been in prison.
Yeah, man. That man.
So at the end of the day, for me, I don't know if other people care, but that type of stuff hurts me. I
Yeah, it
cry
does.
with her because this man's been fighting to be free, and he didn't even do anything wrong. And then because y'all are how y'all are, you took his life.
And
And he was an
don't,
innocent man.
and don't even regret it.
They gone moving. Nobody paid the price for what happened. Nobody paid the price for what happened to her brother. And because of that, she's in a very depressed state. I barely can get her on the phone, but I'm steady praying for her because I don't
Yeah.
want her, anything to happen to her because her health is not good.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
um, but I said all that to say, so all of those people that are wondering why this woman or why this lady is because I know change needs to come. And
Facts.
somebody has to stand up and say that.
Facts. Man. And I could have me and Capone, we could have easily been victims of that type of treatment.
Yeah.
Like like because I know it's been times where I pushed them people over
To the
the
limit. He had to. He had
head.
to.
Oh yeah, I know it. And 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 I'm talking about easily. And like I said, they took me in one of the rooms and could have did. You know what I'm saying? They could have did anything to me. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
messed my brain up or anything. I could have been, not who I am.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, so I definitely know
Mm-hmm.
firsthand it happens. I know that at a particular time it was prevalent. Uh, Capone spoke on Capone spoke on they used to have a gang on some of them units called the Black Bandanas. They
Yep.
even had something called the Blue Bandana.
Yep.
Uh, and that's how they get out. And to be one of them, you had to be willing to do dirty stuff. So they would even this is how psychologically the games they play. So let's say a inmate like me, like us rowdy inmates, they'll come tell us, hey, we finna send a guard down here. Y'all handle him, talk crazy to him, you know what I'm saying? Just and we not knowing we feed into their agenda. We like, oh yeah, I've been waiting to say, you know what I'm saying, say what I want to say to one of y'all anyway.
Yeah.
So soon they come down there, we sitting there checking them, cussing them out, and all along, the guards are grooming him to see if he gonna fight back or is he gonna tuck his tail. You know what I'm saying? And if he's showing little old, if he like, stand his ground, oh, welcome in. Now we finna help program you into being, one of us. And one of us mean that you see and don't see, you hear and you don't hear. You know what I'm saying? And because once you go against what we got going on, you're gonna get blackballed.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? And this is coming from the rank down to the CO2s. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy. Man. I say it so many times. And Capone, when I was down at Capone, me and Capone had a very close relationship.
He told
Like,
me.
like to the extent of if I was if I was gonna have a fight with somebody,
so was he.
you was gonna use your yeah. And I was like that too. Not just with Capone, but with some of my other partners too. I don't want my homeboys or my friends, irregardless of affiliation and non-affiliation. I don't want the people I care about in precarious situations. I don't want no harm done to them.
Exactly.
So if you think you gonna fight my homeboy, I don't even like watching people fight. So I'm kind of implying that if you see me, let my homeboy make it. I don't care what he did to you. Leave that alone.
Leave him alone.
And I'm even willing to, if he owe you some money, I'm going to tell him, man, pay that dude his money. Or I might pay you for my homeboy, because my homeboy might be stubborn. But if it leads to fisticuffs, I'm not having it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You definitely got 2 fights coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's going to get ugly. You know what I'm saying? And don't let Capone be there, because Capone might not know what's going on, because once I'm advocating for somebody else, he definitely gonna advocate for me. Oh. And now you ended up with 3 fights and you shouldn't even have none. You know what I'm saying? So and it's like, this is, I'm gonna give you a story, a quick story.
Yeah.
Me and Capone was on a section. This the last time we were housed on the same section. I went to shower. The guards is running showers. They got a new. All 3 of these guards fairly new. One of the guards, big Caucasian dude, tall, thought he was fitting in on that. He finna run. He running the show. Okay. I'm also like this here. Sometimes if you're not talking to me directly, messing with me, I can kind of block you out. But if you focus on me, I'm with it. I'm with it. It's not gonna be a good day. You know what I'm saying? So I'm in the shower. He's coming around. They working the whole part. They're rushing people out of the shower.
Okay.
So now you ain't even giving people 5 minutes to take a shower. This is how fast they're moving. So when he came around to get me out the shower, like, man, I ain't ready. So out of spite, he called himself leaving me in the shower longer than need be. So he came around again. Now that I'm ready, he not letting me out. Oh yeah. So it's another dude named Al Capone on our section 2. Mm-hmm. He out there SSI. He's a trustee. So I'm a line 2. I got like 18 months, no cases. I try to kind of chill that. So I got 18 months, no cases.
No cases.
I'm sitting here weighing out my options. I should be a line 1 at this time. The people didn't give me my line 1. and I would rightfully deserve the line 1.
Mm-hmm.
So now I'm like, well, if I go and come out here and beat the officer up, they gonna do it, take me back to line 3. So what? I ain't too far from it now anyway. You know what I'm saying? And so he came around again and still didn't let me out. Capone, other people tell, hey man, he ready. You know what I'm saying? They don't let me out the shower. Now I'm weighing the pros and cons. I'm finna stab this man. I don't know if Capone them know down there. I didn't put it in my head. I'm sending Buddy to the hospital. I got to. I'm gonna teach him a lesson. He finna learn the hard way.
Cause you playing.
So he playing with the wrong person. I'm a borderline psych patient. You playing with the wrong person. So Al Capone is walking around with a female guard. He see me in the shower. Al Capone walks around with a knife on him. I tell him, put the knife on the bars. He like, man, for what? I'm like, man, just put the knife on the bars. He don't know I'm finna go all the way out.
Mm-hmm.
I shouldn't even be thinking about going all the way out. It ain't that goddamn serious. But I'm tripping.
Mm-hmm.
So he don't put the knife on the bars. He say, what you trying to do? I said, man, I'm trying to get out the shower. He tell the female guard to let me out the shower. She lets me out the shower. I'm rushing to my cell to get my stuff. Now I'm kind of calming down. I'm decompressing because I know if I make it back to the day room, yelling them gonna calm me down. My other partner's gonna calm me down. I'm gonna be all right. By the time I made it to the bottom step, that guard and another guard came through the section door. He told me to go back to my cell. I said, what? In hindsight, what I did was I had already positioned my body. I'm punching him today. He already
made it up in your mind.
Yeah, because he escalated. I'm finna let you make it, but he done escalated by telling me to go back to my cell. And he looked like he was finna make a move. I hit him with 2 punches. He dropped on the ground. So I'm kind of like, I'm bouncing like, you know how like the boxers be bouncing. So I'm like, man, get your ass back up. I'm thinking I'm finna treat him like a inmate, because inmates give each other fair fight. I ain't gonna kick you while you down, I ain't gonna hit you while you down. But then I snap, nah, fuck him. So I'm finna make a move on him while he's still on the ground. Somebody sprayed me with some mace. I don't know what direction it came from. I know I can't see. So I don't want to just be throwing unnecessary punches. The guard, somebody jumped on my back, got their weight on my back. So I'm kind of like got my hands on the ground, one of my knees on the ground. I'm feeling around. I feel one of the gas canisters. So in my head, I say, oh, I'm going to spray one of them. I can't even see nobody. I spray, nothing came out of it. So in my head, I'm thinking, damn, they trying to kill me. I used the whole can, damn. So the guards give me, they don't like get down dirty like I've seen them do people. They didn't do me like that. Couple lieutenants, Lieutenant Walker, them come down there. I know him when he was a CEO. They escort me off the section. I'm cussing and fussing because I felt like, and I had a weird way of doing that because I felt like if you put hands on me while I'm in handcuffs, you a straight scumbag. You know what I'm saying? Like you the lowest of the low. So I went to medical, actually ran into a Sergeant Washington who was a CEO when I was down there. He was I worked in the kitchen with him. He escorted me back to my cell. Also to make sure they didn't do nothing dirty to me. So I went back to the cell. I can barely see. He telling me, man, stop all that crying. He can play with me like that. Man, put the water on your face, man. You gonna be all right. Okay. I'm trying to get the orange tear gas out of my face. It's all in my skin and my pores. I'm lit up. So Yeller is in the day room, angry. He about to kick off a ride. They done put hands on Jason. Oh man, we need to, when they come to get us, take us to the cell.
That sound just like you.
We need to set it off. I hear him down there. I go to my door. I tell Yella, look now. If you love me, what I need you to do is go to your cell and write my mama. Cause I can't see. I ain't never been gassed to this capacity, so I
Yeah.
don't know if
That
I'm gonna be able to see it again. You know what I'm saying? So I'm telling him to go to his house and go write my mama a letter and let her know what happened. Another guard come get him before it was rack up time because he would have set it up. And if I would have been outside the cell, if he would have been on the run when it happened, I probably been cool with it going down. It's over with. I don't need you throwing your. I would throw my. I'd jump out there like that, but I don't need the people who care about me doing what I would do. Go find another way. So he went to the room, started writing my mama a letter. The stuff finally came down. I wrote my mama a letter too, and I'm telling her I don't I don't know who I thought I was talking to. She wasn't going for it. So I said, I'm telling her, look, don't write me back as a son. Write me back as a sister of the struggle talking to a brother of the struggle. I'm about to set it off. You know what I'm saying? They done put hands on me. I'm either going to retaliate on the inmates who act like they didn't want to get out, or I'm going to retaliate on the guards. Somebody got to pay.
Something
Because I
happened.
ain't with it. Man, my mama wrote me a letter back immediately. I ain't trying to hear none of that. You need to do what you need to do. Get on back here to this house. We out here making plans and preparations for you to come home. Suck it up and get over it and get on back home. So I said, damn. She threw my little old revolutionary plans out the window.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So from that point on,
She sound like
I
me.
did. Yeah, she wasn't trying to hear that because she had emotionally and financially they've invested too much for me to throw my life away. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely get it, and I respect her standpoint. So from that point, that was my last time put my hands on the officer, and that was 2001. So I chilled out all the way to 2000.
And 4, because I thought you said that earlier.
It was 2005.
Oh, okay.
I did it 2005 because I got back out. Yeah, 2005. I did good. I did good for 5 years. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. And I tried to stay away from that type of stuff. And I did a good job. I was chilled all the way out because I really wanted to go home. You know what I'm saying? But having women like you who stand by their child, support their child, and just support being an advocate for us on the other side of the fence. With that comes a mutual obligation. I have to do my part. And my part is not making it hard for you to be able to advocate for me. Because I can sit here and do something, then call you, and then you advocating, and then they say, okay, yeah, we wrong for that. But did he tell you he did this? Did he tell you he did this? He
Happened with
got
my
this going
son.
on.
Happened
You
with
know what I'm
my
saying?
son. I went to that visit. You know what I told that Negro? I looked
Yeah,
him dead
yeah,
in his face. And that was
yeah,
the first time, the only time they ever brought him out in handcuffs.
yeah,
And I cried like a baby seeing them bring him. Because in
yeah,
my mind, I'm thinking he locked up anyway. Why you got to be
yeah,
in handcuffs
yeah,
to come to visit you? So you can
yeah.
emasculate him.
Yes, yes,
Why he
yes,
got to eat off this plate from a vending machine that's
yes,
in here with y'all?
yes,
Or out of a
yes, definitely,
bag like he a
yes,
dog.
yes,
So when I told him, I said, look, this gonna be the last time I see you like this. Just
yeah, yeah,
2 months ago, I'm in Huntsville advocating for you.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
He was like, Mama, sometimes you can't back down. Cause he not a big dude. You seen it on the
yeah,
video. He not a
yeah,
big
yeah,
dude. My baby not a big dude. He said, I'm a
yeah,
little nigga.
yeah,
I'm a
yeah,
yellow nigga.
yeah,
He
yeah,
said,
yeah,
and sometimes you just can't back down. I said, listen to me. These inmates
Yeah.
and this prison better
Yeah.
not do nothing to you, because it's gonna be hell to tell the captain, baby.
No,
I
for
said, because I will
real.
come blow all of this stuff up. And then
For real though.
then how you gonna feel? Because then
Hey,
now I'm gone.
yeah,
And
yeah,
that's
yeah,
what I
yeah.
tell people all the time when they talk about people that go to prison. Oh, they bad people. No, we are one choice away from it
Facts,
being
man.
us.
Man.
One choice. Everybody, nobody is exempt.
And not even a choice. You could be in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah.
And easily become a victim of circumstance.
One situation, one thing can happen.
Yeah.
And you gone down the road. I have been in situations, if it wasn't for God's grace, it
Yeah.
could have been me.
For real. For real. For real, man.
But I
Hey,
told
for real.
him, I said, boy, no, please
Yeah.
don't get these people hurt.
Yeah, nah, for
And
real.
sit your butt down, because you coming home. Sit down
Yeah.
somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah. And going back to what you was talking about, us actually tapping in, it's having that outlet. Having that outlet, something to do with my time,
Yeah.
helps me do my time effectively
Mhm.
and efficiently, and I can come back home and be more of a benefit than a
That's
burden.
it.
You know what I'm saying? Because without that, I'm just gonna be another problem, another headache.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And more often than not, if we don't get it together, we end up in a worse shape than we were when we entered this situation.
That's true.
You know what I'm
That's
saying?
true.
And and to say that, I just want you to know you are appreciated. What you're doing is needed. It's very pertinent to our growth and development. You know what I'm saying? Because just knowing that it's somebody who believes in change, who believes that I don't deserve what I'm going through,
That's it.
makes a difference. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I man, I know I know it's a struggle. I know it's a journey. You know what I'm saying? It's a journey, and yeah, yeah,
It is. It is. But I really thank God for the support that I have. I thank God that you've gotten on board with me as well, because it's not gonna I just can't do it alone.
yeah.
I
Oh yeah,
can't
yeah,
do it alone. My little self was gonna try though. I was
yeah, yeah,
definitely gonna try. They gonna look, they gonna hear me,
yeah.
because I really desire the change. I truly desire to change, because at the end of the day, if we really be honest, what are you going to say when our time comes and you got to stand before the Father?
And a lot of people not thinking that far down the road. They in the moment. They in the moment. A lot of guards are in the moment because if they really thought about, I might see this person again. Like, he might not be here forever. Like and as big as the world is, socially the world is small.
It
And
is.
technology has made the world even smaller
Mm-hmm.
because I can find you somewhere and say, you know what, I'm pulling up. And I'm holding the grudge because you knocked my teeth out, you slammed me, you made me lose parole,
Mm-hmm.
uh
Mm-hmm.
anything. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
That's a
Yeah.
fact. That is, when I tell you that is a fact.
Man.
I've walked up on a guard that I've seen before,
Yeah.
and it was one of the ones that was a problem, and tapped her on the shoulder. Hey, honey, how are you?
Yeah.
Hi. And
Yeah.
she's
She
like,
rem-
I
did she
said,
remember you?
hmm?
She remembered you?
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because me and her have had words. I
Yeah, yeah,
told
yeah,
her,
yeah,
look,
yeah, yeah.
hey, I'm free. You don't get to talk
Yeah.
to me like you
Yeah.
crazy. You're not
Yeah.
gonna get to talk to him that way neither.
Facts.
I'm
Facts.
not. And then I went to the warden's office. Hey, you need to come get your guard
Yeah.
because you're the head. If the body's acting this way, that means the head is tainted. So you might need to evaluate that. And he kind of looked at me and he came and got her. But when I
Yeah.
tapped her on the shoulder, I just wanted her to know this world little. It's small, baby. Hey.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
she
Yeah.
was like, whoa. And I said, honey, don't ever worry about me jeopardizing my freedom. You're not even worth that. I just wanted you to see what I was telling you.
Yeah.
That this world not as big as you think it is. And you never know who you're gonna run into.
You never know. You never, man. Hey,
Because what they was doing, I was there for a visit and they didn't want to let him come out. And I could hear him hitting the wall back there, like, no, my family here.
yeah.
And then she
Yeah.
was like, you need to sit down. I said, no, I'm not sitting down. What you
Yeah.
need to do is go back there and unlock that door so he can come out.
Yeah.
I did not drive hours to look at you. I'm not here to visit you. So, of course, they already, I'm in both of their jackets, my son and Capone's. They already
Yeah.
know me by name. They know, because I've heard him say, hey, she about to call the warden.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
whatever's going on, they cease.
Yeah.
Because I'm
Yeah.
gonna call. They know I'm gonna call. They know I'm gonna call. I'm gonna
And you,
call the district. I'm gonna call whoever I need to call. And I'm like this. I'm like the woman with issue of blood in the Bible.
yeah.
I'm gonna keep
Yeah.
calling until you do what I need you to do. If I got
Facts.
to call you every day at the same time, every day,
Facts.
I'm gonna do it. Because like my son, when he got parole from TDC, they tried to take it from him for that incident I told you
Yeah.
about. Um, I said, you can't do that.
Yeah.
So I called the parole office every day. When my son was released, he was a G5 on
Close question.
BW.
Yeah.
He didn't even know he was going home.
He
He
did his
found
own.
out the morning
He made parole.
he made parole and they tried to take it back.
Yeah.
They tried to take it back.
Yeah. Damn.
So, and then they shipped him to Beto.
Okay.
So he was in Beto and he was a G5. And I was still every weekend. I'm
Okay.
going. So what ended up happening
So
was he's like, Mama, these
Vito.
people don't, and I know, and that's something else I do. For those of you that have family members that are incarcerated or whatever, pay attention to the TDC website. I'm going to
Mm.
look.
Yeah.
I'm looking to see what they done, what your parole review said. I'm doing all of this.
Yeah.
So I noticed that they took it off. I said, oh no, the devil is a lie. I never said a word to him. I called every day for 3 months because it was coming up to the time for his short way.
Yeah.
And I told him after had been calling, I said, your short way is coming up and they're going to have to release you on that date. And that was May 25th. They're going
Okay.
to have to let you go. They don't have no choice. You done
Yeah.
did more than half of what you were sentenced. And it's not even
Yeah.
an ag charge.
Yeah.
No, sir. Mm-mm. I
Okay.
kept calling them the ombudsman, parole people. I'm
Yeah.
every day, three, four
Yeah.
times
Yeah.
a day.
Yeah.
I had my phone set to go off for me to call them strategically every
Yeah.
every day. So
Yeah, I
when they
like that.
released him, me and his brother was sitting in that parking lot. He didn't find out till that morning. They told him, "Hey Taylor, get your stuff. You're going home." He didn't even know. But because of prayer, and I thank God for giving us that type of favor, because of prayer and me being persistent,
Facts. Facts.
I will worry you to death, because
And
right is right and wrong is wrong. There's no in between. You cannot tell me that it is. Matter of fact, he just joined. What's going on, Foreign up the scope?
yeah.
It's only,
Oh yeah, that's the one. That's one. Yeah, you see, I got to get both of them to the station to
yes, I
come.
sent the information to him. I
Like,
did. Yeah,
yeah,
I did. I definitely did. But I um and I'm ready to do that for others. I'm ready to be what God has put in my heart to do for others. Even
nah,
if I have to teach families how to do it, I don't mind doing that. I,
and that's gonna be that's definitely what it's gonna be because a lot of family don't know. They don't know. Uh, they don't know how to tap in and check in. No, so like you said, so going back, let's say, faith without works
it's
is
dead.
void. So you putting in the work. I ain't just saying I want you to come home. I'm I'm not. We finished now. They gonna have to deal with me. You know what I'm saying? And that definitely made a difference because had you not been persistent,
Mhm.
they would have got away with that.
Yeah,
Most likely.
they was
You know what I'm
trying to
saying?
get away with it.
Yeah,
And the same thing is going for Capone. I'm
yeah,
getting on their nerves now. I'm not
yeah,
already started.
yeah. For real, for real. And like I say, and that's why I had a dope support system, and I couldn't let them down. You know what I'm saying? Because and that was me also. Me recognizing the role I need to play in
Yes.
making it right. And one of the things with Capone, he has an uphill battle like I had. You know what I'm saying? Because we spent
Of his
uh,
history.
we spent a lot of years giving them the blues.
Yes, yes,
So
yes,
so
yes.
so what I didn't know and what I learned later on was that when you so I had a lot of assault on officer cases. You know what I'm saying? I was against the police. Uh not
So do
not
your
just
friend.
not just for the sake of being against the police. I'm going against the mistreatment and the misconduct,
Yes, yes.
and I'm willing to, go to the extreme.
Hmm.
But even like even when it's situations I ended up in where I might cuss the officer out. Me and we went back and forth.
Hmm.
But they will write me a threatened officer case, right? And then when they look at my record, oh yeah, he do shit like this. I'm not gonna get the benefit of a doubt because I already have a track record of threatening him, putting my hands on him. So he likely said this shit, you know what I'm saying? And it's times when I did not, you know what I'm saying? So, but I'm subjected to the misconduct because I done already burnt up my reputation. You know what I'm saying? And so like
You're
even when
right.
I am doing good, you don't believe I'm doing good because your coworker said no, because they ego fragile. They done started some shit and I talk better. And so now they mad. You know what I'm saying? So so it
Because
be
like
this
like what I know you listened to Capone's
yeah,
interview where he talked about the lady in the cannery that wrote
yeah,
on the case saying he assaulted her.
yeah,
but he did no such
Yeah,
thing. And then her coworker
yeah,
wrote a statement and said that wasn't true,
yeah.
and they still found him guilty.
They do. See, that's what I'm saying. That whole so one of the posts we got on the we got a few posts on the prison talk page, and I think one of them was like, "What mistakes do guards make? Prison guards make, or something like that."
Mm-hmm.
Or
Mm-hmm.
I just think, or even them needing an oversight board, because it's things like that. They get away with the shenanigans, and because it's a buddy system, you know what I'm saying. So it's like, I don't care if she lying or not. I gotta. I'm going to make my guards feel empowered
That's
by
it.
going
That's it.
going whatever they write. I'm going with it because I want them to feel like it's cool to write cases. Be comfortable in writing cases. I got your back. No, man, as the leader, you're supposed to hold your people accountable and hold them to a certain degree. Hey, man, you could look over that. If that's not even nothing, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And but one thing, and it's difficult when you go from unit to unit.
Ooh.
But when you've been on a unit for a while, so in a weird way, what I used to do is, soon as I get to a unit, I write my mama, letting her know I'm at another unit, and I definitely feel established. I ain't one of them with with the administration. Listen, you talk crazy to me, I'm going left. And anytime I put my hands on, I can talk with the best of you, and I'm gonna make you mad, and I'm gonna talk dirty to you. You're gonna be in your feelings. So leave me alone, because I already know how to conduct myself. I'm gonna walk on this side of the line. I'm not gonna be talking in the hallway. I'm not gonna have contraband out. I know how to do my
Yeah,
time.
I know what I'm doing.
Yeah. So now
Hmm.
if you were swerving to my lane because you just feel like you can do that, I'm gonna crash you out. You know what I'm saying? So I do that as soon as I get to the unit. And so there's an old, I want to say it's a Yoruba proverb, and it's work for your reputation. Once it is established, it'll work for you.
Heard
And
that before.
I do that. So I've been established that I'm not for none of that.
The shenanigans.
None of it.
Mhm.
So you go and you may try me in the beginning stages, and you gonna quickly learn. Oh, he mean that. Oh, how the kids say he's standing on business. Like he,
He
you know
is.
what I'm saying. So
Standing on
so
business.
so for real. Uh, so it's like the days that I did get in, just times I did almost get in trouble. I might got in trouble, or God threatened to write me up. I done already established myself. Sergeants, lieutenants, even captains would be like, "Hey, look, just go back to the pod, chill out," because they know how I get when I'm having them bad days. So to keep me on that good path, they'll throw the case away. They won't even let it leave the desk. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So
Yeah.
it works. It works. It does work in our favor. It's not all one sided. Like everything,
Mhm.
is
That's
against us.
true.
Some things work in our favor. You know
That's
what I'm
true.
saying? But it's unfortunate that you gotta be a damn fool so that they know that the damn fool ain't who they want to deal with. So they gonna leave you alone. You know what I'm saying? And it's crazy.
And
Like they
it
some
shouldn't be that way.
it shouldn't be. And a lot of guards have a tendency to, you gotta find something. It's gonna be something.
Hmm.
You gotta find something. I don't care if it's uh he had a towel on the door, he had one too many hygiene products on the shelf. I mean, you should be happy I got hygiene up on the shelf. Because if I was a musty inmate, you'll be mad that you got to walk by me and deal with me. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you damn if you do, damn if you don't in a lot of scenarios. But it ain't all bad.
That's
You know what I'm
right.
saying?
That's right.
It is room for improvement. Uh, it's a lot of things that can be done better on both sides of the
That's
tracks,
right.
and more so with the administration, like we talking about. Because if the administration the rules are already clear cut. That's what you have a PD 21 and a PD 22 for the executive directive.
That's
These are the
it.
rules they supposed to go by. We have every inmate gets a handbook. These are the rules we supposed to go by. It's
Yeah.
clear cut. But no, y'all color outside the lines and respect us to go by the book when y'all are not going by the book. So now we got to find ways to cut corners around your shenanigans, which
Hmm.
may lead us to participating in some shenanigans. And now, here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a
But,
fact.
but if y'all really wanted to send us back to the world better than how we came, you would definitely come up with programs that really get us ready for the world. You
That's it.
because
That's it.
because we have a lot. We is it some people who need to stay in prison? Hell yeah,
Oh,
I know some people
me
who
too.
ain't
Me too.
gonna be of no service to us out here.
That's true.
But I also know a lot of dudes who deserve another
Mhm.
chance at this free world society, and they gonna be productive. They already in there productive. Coming up, I'm talking about, man, some creative dudes, some artistic dudes, some dudes who didn't develop their talent or develop their level of knowledge and wisdom until they got in that situation.
That's
They're
it.
more they're more prepared to deal with society here than a lot of dudes out here are dealing with society.
That's a fact.
You
That's a
know what I'm
fact.
saying?
That's
So it's yeah, it's work and it's work and it's gonna take a hell of a fight. But I mean, we got the fight in us. You know what I'm saying? So I mean,
yeah, I do.
it is what it is.
Yeah,
We here
we
for,
do. Yeah, we do.
and it's gonna be whatever,
Yes,
you know what I'm saying. We manifested to be.
that's a fact. I agree with that. I definitely agree with
For
that.
real,
I
for
definitely
real.
agree with that. I really thank you for doing this.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, listen. I'm I did it. I was there. I was in the trenches. I done seen every aspect of prison and
Hmm.
participated in a lot of it when I was in my immature state. I'm telling you, I was with the bullshit. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? And I could have easily been a statistic also. You know what I'm saying? So, but but even though I was with the shenanigans at certain points, I was never. I knew that I didn't belong there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm there because of my behavior. I actually committed some crimes to go to prison, but
Yes,
I knew that wasn't me. I was in prison, but not of what makes up prison.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like,
Exactly.
which is why I was blessed to have a support system that kept me in tune with the world, sending me pictures. I'm getting business. I'm up to date on things going on, so I didn't become institutionalized. Uh, I'm glad that I got, man. Like I tell people, I'm like, man, I got people in prison who love the fact that I'm out here. They don't want me back in that situation because they actually need me out here.
Mhm.
I may can send some pictures. I might can send a little money at times. I might can come visit. I might whatever. Or they know that when they make it out, I can help ease the path. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? Because I got my hands in a couple pies. All of them ain't making me rich, but I can open
Mhm.
some doors and make some connections. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm. I'm
Uh,
my brother's keeper.
yeah,
I truly that, and my son, if he was on, he would tell you. I raised him and his brother to. I had a friend to tell me the other day. She said they act like twins because
yeah,
I raised them that they are their brother's keeper. I'm
yeah,
not gonna always be here. Your
yeah,
brother is the only person in the world
yeah.
that's gonna rock with you totally like I do.
No, for real, for real.
So I taught them to love each other and to keep each other to do right by one another.
Yeah, Yeah.
because I am
And,
my brother's keeper. You know, like
and,
my son even talked about that in his interview. He said, I had to get myself together because I got brothers. I had to
yeah,
get my life
for real.
together.
For real.
And I'm the oldest. How can I lead them when I'm
Yeah.
not going anywhere?
Yeah. Yeah. No facts. And that's an example of the fruit not falling far from the tree. You know what I'm saying? Because you are walking and talking example of having their back, not just everybody else back, but specifically them. You have their back unconditionally. So that that is an example that they can look at and see and know it ain't a bunch of lip service. Now, Mama really rocking with us, and Mama expects us to rock with each other unconditionally. May be times where we may get on each other's nerves. We might not agree on certain
Yeah.
things.
Mhm.
But one thing I know, you my brother. I got your back to the fullest. I don't care if I ain't talking to you today. Let me hear the wrong thing and let me know that you need me. I'm there in the heartbeat. You know
Mhm.
what I'm saying? And that comes from the example that you set. You know what I'm saying? So salute to you. You know what I'm
To
saying?
God be
That's
the
dope.
glory.
But
God
for
is
real.
awesome. He is, I'm grateful for them. They're not perfect. They don't always do the right thing. But he has truly blessed me with some young men for real.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
true. It's true. They something else though. Ooh, Jesus,
Oh
because they
yeah.
get on my nerves
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
but
a
you wasn't.
ride. They laugh at me because this is what I tell them. I tell Capone the same thing. I'm a ride with you till the wheels fall off, and when they fall off, I'm still riding.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
I'm
Definitely.
gonna ride. And
Man. Yeah,
then
that's
if
what,
you wrong, even when you're
yeah,
wrong, but I'm gonna pull you to the side and be like, "Hey, now you know
yeah,
doggone well.
yeah. I'm definitely
That's not what
gonna check you.
we doing."
Fact. Yeah, cause they come with it. They
Hmm.
come with it because like I'm saying, it's all about accountability. You know what I'm saying? Holding yourself accountable and us holding each other accountable. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? Cause like yeah, like I say, man, Capone, Capone, and it wasn't something that like it was just it was a natural. Our relationship was natural. You know what I'm saying? And we done ran into each other on different units.
He
We done
told me
lost
that.
contact and popped back up. And every time we pop up, it's the same energy.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like I say, it's times we didn't got on each other's nerves. I know I done ran them high because I'm gonna run them out. You know what I'm saying? But but that's my dude, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not lying. I I had like two small real mini composition
Oh
notebooks. And
yeah.
I had people information in them. I lost one of them because I just carried them with me everywhere I go when I first came home. It was like all I had really. Yeah, I
Was
felt
that?
like that's all I
Yeah.
had.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? So I guess in the process of pulling them out my pocket all the time or whatever, because I used to jot like little notes in there and everything. I lost one of them, you know what I'm saying? But I had always wanted, man, I need to get in contact with Danny Lewis, man. Where my boy at? You know what I'm
Yeah. He
saying?
made
And
sure. He
yeah,
told me. He said, "Hey, mama, I need you to
yeah,
do something for me."
yeah,
I said, "What?"
yeah,
And he made sure I reached out. He told me,
yeah,
he said, "Good dude."
yeah,
Like he encouraged me last night because I
yeah,
was like, "Ooh, I'm so nervous because I'm bashful and blah
yeah,
blah blah blah
yeah,
blah. I don't like to be out front." And
yeah,
that's why before now I wasn't out front
yeah,
ever, because my thing is I don't have to be out front. I'm a
yeah,
back in the scenes
yeah,
type of person.
yeah,
So he was like, "Mom, listen to me. It's gonna be easy talking to him. If he the same dude that I know, you're
yeah,
gonna
yeah,
be
yeah,
fine."
yeah,
He
yeah,
said the
yeah,
same way when you and him be corresponding with
yeah,
messages and stuff,
yeah,
that's him.
yeah.
He said you're gonna
Nah, for
be
real.
all right. And I
Nah,
wanna say he was right. He was right. You made me very comfortable.